The political atmosphere has shifted after Jubilee party openly said that they are going to give Fred Matiang'i a ticket uh, for the 2027 presidential election. But instead of embracing the endorsement or rejecting it outright, Matiang'i has chosen silence. And this silence has sparked debate across political circles. Is this silence a calculated strategy to keep all his options open? That's the question I want us to ask in this analysis. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to my channel. This is DMTV Kenya. I'm Dalmas. If you are new here, kindly subscribe and turn on the notification bell. For the returning subscribers, thank you for always coming back to watch the content of this channel. Now today, I want to take you, or I want to take a closer look at Fred Matiang'i's strategic silence and why it might actually be his smartest political card into 2027. I'll unpack how this neutrality keeps him flexible, why it frustrates both allies and enemies, and how it could ultimately make him the consensus opposition candidate against President William Ruto. Fred Matiang'i's silence is not accidental. It's a deliberate political tactic. In Kenyan politics, early declarations can lock you into corners and alienate potential allies. So by refusing to openly commit to either Jubilee or UPA, Matiang'i is keeping his political options wide open. He's not rushing to be boxed in, and that patience could pay off. Neutrality at the same time allows him to negotiate from strength instead of appearing desperate. Behind this silence, Matiang'i has been busy. Reports show that he has been quietly engaging different power brokers from Raila Odinga's close allies to Kalonzo Musyoka, Martha Karua, Eugene Wamalwa, and other community leaders from Kisii and other regions. And in each meeting is about testing waters and building trust. By staying neutral, he becomes the bridge that opposition factions need, especially at a time when Azimio is fragile and deeply divided. One of the biggest game here is whether Matiang'i should join Jubilee, which has national structures, or UPA, which has deep roots in Kisii, at his home. Jubilee, backed by Uhuru Kenyatta and Jeremiah Kioni, already has national outlook. UPA, on the other hand, is more grassroots but localized. Matiang'i is cleverly avoiding making that choice right now. Instead, he's letting both sides court him, increasing his bargaining power. And the longer he waits, the stronger his position becomes. Unlike most Kenyan politicians who thrive on constant drama and attention, Matiang'i's silence reinforces his image as a disciplined, calm, and focused leader. Many Kenyans remember his tenure as interior CS, strict, no nonsense, and results oriented. So by him refusing to engage in endless noise, he looks different from the rest. And this resonates especially with young voters who are frustrated with the endless theatrics and the traditional politicians. In silence, he appears serious and statesmanlike. Of course, there are risks to this strategy. President Ruto's allies may brand him as a coward, suggesting that he's afraid to take a stand. Within opposition ranks, some could grow impatient, fearing that he's wasting time instead of consolidating support. Silence at some point can be misunderstood as a weakness, but the truth is timing is everything in politics. By waiting for the right moment, Matiang'i could strike when the ground is fully prepared for him. What makes Matiang'i's silence dangerous for the president is that it creates unpredictable situations. Ruto thrives when he knows his opponent and can strategize early. But with Matiang'i, the picture remains unclear. Will he run under Jubilee? Will he take over UPA? Or will he lead a completely new coalition? This uncertainty keeps State House restless. And if the opposition eventually rallies behind him as a neutral, disciplined figure, Ruto could face his toughest opponent yet. Fred Matiang'i's silence is not about fear. It's about strategy. By refusing to commit too early, he keeps all political doors open, builds what we call bridges across divided factions, and strengthens his bargaining power. And his image of discipline and neutrality could be the very qualities that unite Kenyans who are tired of political noise. For President Ruto, this silence is more dangerous than any loud opposition rally because in politics, silence sometimes speaks louder than words. And ladies and gentlemen, I don't want to take much time. Keep watching my videos because in the weeks ahead, Matiang'i's every silence, every day, will reveal just how serious he is about 2027. Saizi, hatuwezi jua mpango yake, but with time, we are going to see what steps Matiang'i is going to take and why is he silent. Kwa nini hakimbilii hii mipango ya watu wengine ambao wamempangia? Thank you for watching this up to ladies and gentlemen. If you haven't subscribed, kindly subscribe, turn on the notification bell. Goodbye.